Welcome back to In the Kitchen with the Dietitian. I'm Jane Story. We're back in my pantry. We're going to go through a couple shelves on this episode. To start with, I have some meat sticks. I don't typically buy jerky or processed meat products, but I do like to have these on hand, especially like if I'm taking a road trip. Excellent. I don't need to worry about keeping them chilled or whatever because they can stand the heat of the car. I have a Wagyu one that I got at Aldi. I thought I'd try it out. I've never had it. And then I had the chomps, the turkey chomps. I did show those on my road trip episode. And I bought these venison ones in a single pack. These came in a multi-pack. This came in a single pack to give those a try. I have edamame. These are plain. I also have sriracha and buffalo flavored. Next bin, I have those edamames again, but I have them in the bigger bags. They're not single serve. The multi-pack ones I get at TJ Maxx. This also came from TJ Maxx, but I really like the single serve packs like that. I have nuts, pistachios, and some more pistachios, the flavored. This one is chili roasted. And then I have honey nut. That's good for satisfying that sweet tooth sometimes. I have roasted chickpeas. These are good, but morning. Make sure you have something to drink when you're eating these because they will just take up all the spit in your mouth and you will feel like you're choking, but they are good. I have bada bean, bada boom. These are made from flat beans. They are a protein. They would be considered a protein. 6 grams of protein per serving. These do come in single serve packages, but you have to order them off Amazon. I don't see them in the stores very often. And some more chickpeas that are roasted. This is just a different brand. I have many Cheerio packages. These are chocolate. These came out at Valentine's Day. I've had them for a while. But they're nice because they're nice little single serve packages. Made Good. A lot of their products are at least made from whole grains. You just have to watch the added sugars in them. I don't typically buy protein bars, and as you saw in my first episode, I did have protein bars in there for my husband. I don't eat them a lot, but when I do, these are made from a whole grain, so I do try to make sure that I'm at least getting something besides protein, like a whole grain. Most protein bars are not made from whole grains. They're made from a lot of fibers and things like that. Corn nuts, but these are not the brand corn nuts. These are the brand Love Corn. These are plain sea salt and barbecue and cheesy. I like the single serve packages. That makes you keep it into the one portion. Those crackers I showed you in my first episode, that's just one of them out of the box. This bin's getting a little empty and it's time for a refill. Crunchy apple chips. These have nothing in them but apples. There's nothing else. There's no added sugar or anything. These I get at TJ Maxx. I don't think I've ever seen them at the grocery store in individual single serve bags. Then I have Quaker rice chips. These are cheddar flavored. These are a whole grain. Again, I make sure that when I'm choosing a food, a snack, whatever it is, that I'm at least getting a food group serving of some sort in it. These are not a replacement for trying to get more of a whole grain, such as whole grain brown rice or whole grain whole wheat flour pasta, but these can work in a pinch when we need some chips or just something crunchy to eat. This is my bin of kind of open products. These are those Triscuit minis, the graham crackers that are open. Tortilla chips from Aldi's, and then those Wasa light and crispy crackers, and then my saltine minis. More Cheerios, but in this one I have chocolate covered chickpeas. So like I said, I at least try to find a food group if I'm going to eat something. This could be considered a protein, a garbanzo bean. We get 17 of these chocolate covered chickpeas for 130 calories and 11 grams of added sugar. So it is a little bit high in added sugar. However, we could do worse. mini Teddy Grahams. These aren't Teddy Grahams. This is the Aldi version of the chocolate Teddy Grahams. Popcorn already popped in a big bag. This is a low sodium one. That was why I bought it, not because it was organic. If it hadn't been organic and it was low sodium, I still would have bought it. I bought this for my mom, but then I ended up keeping it because she's on a low sodium diet. Then I have the fruit pouches. These are nothing but mango. There's nothing else in it. It's just mango puree. The apple sweet potato that I used in the sorghum video. That's those. And then the pineapple, all pineapple, nothing else. It's no sugar added either. Down to the next shelf, I have puffed wheat. I think I showed you the puffed wheat on the top shelf. This one's open. Kind granola. This is 100% whole grains per 2/3 cup serving, which I would never eat 2/3 a cup of this. It would be more like a 1/3 cup. It's made from 44 grams of whole grain, so if we did a half serving, we get 22 grams of whole grain, which is over an ounce equivalent. This is also low in added sugars for granola. It is 5 grams per 1/3 cup serving. Another granola, this one is also a no sugar added. This is not sweetened with sugar substitutes either. It's sweetened with fruit. These are whole wheat crackers. I got them at World Market. I got them to do a charcuterie board with. I just haven't done the charcuterie board with. You can see it has the whole grain stamp on it. Shredded wheat. Corn and flax chips. These are whole grain corn, and there is some flax in here. Got these at TJ Maxx. These are flavored packets for water. I'm guilty. I don't always drink water straight, except when I'm out doing yard work, and then I will drink whatever. I have different flavors here though: Crystal Light, Limeade, Fruit Punch, Cherry Pomegranate, just a whole bunch of different ones. A couple more water flavorings, and then I have True Lime and Lemon and Orange. They're just little crystals that you can put in yogurt, or you can put in your marinades when you're marinating stuff. I like to use the lime when I'm seasoning with tahini, just to add a little bit more lime flavor to that. Gatorade. I live in Texas. It gets hot. You sweat a lot when you do yard work. Another Gatorade. However, I really don't like this. I can taste the salt in it because I don't eat a lot of salt, and I can't get it down. And then instant coffee granules to use in baking or in yogurt or whatever. Quinoa, tricolor quinoa, and hemp seeds. Apple cinnamon, no sugar added oatmeal with superfoods, although as I've said before, there is no superfood. All foods have something to offer us. This one I bought to just use in overnight oats to give it a twist. If we were using plain yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, we could just add this to get a little bit more flavoring in it, and then some apples or applesauce as well. I have a lot of whole grains here because I'm doing those episodes on whole grain. I invested in a lot of different ones to have on hand and trying them out and experimenting. Extra thick whole grain oats. These are quick cooking steel cut. Spelt flour. Buckwheat. Cream of buckwheat. Sorghum. You guys have seen the grits one if you've watched my grits episode. Farro. Muesli. This one has gluten, and then this muesli is gluten-free. 10-grain hot cereal. Einkorn wheat berries. And then TVP, texturized vegetable protein. This is made from soy. This is used in vegetarian dishes in place of meat, like ground hamburger. It has the kind of same texture as cooked ground beef would have, without having it be from a cow. I've done some taco meat with this before, and I am going to go ahead and post a video here. I don't know how long that'll be, but I am going to do a video on the TVP taco meat because it is good to have on hand, especially if you are vegetarian or if you're just trying to try to eat more plant-based. I am not a vegetarian, but occasionally I do change it up a little bit. All right. So we got through 2 more shelves. Join me next time for In the Kitchen with the Dietitian.